Let's call back on stage CP and Walker. Did he run out again?
No, I've had a problem with Ronald Curtis Parham since 1976. He, bless his heart, he's got an ego the size of, you know, Andy and some of the people backstage. And there's this guy that he runs with that was on the radio with us a lot, who was a football coach. Anytime that guy shows up, Curtis will not go on stage with him. It's just, it's an ego thing. But, so filling in for CP is, let me tell you who this guy is. He's the losingest coach in the history of collegiate athletics. He makes the balls look good. He also has the longest monogram in the world. It's a beautiful thing when it's tattooed on a large animal. Put your hands together for Coach Billy Joe Tom Parker. Coach Parker?
Is this some kind of early out program?
Yeah. You know, I just told, a lot of people knew you already. Bail bonds was right across the street. You saw that when you came.
I seen that one.
Yeah, but for those that don't, now you coach a football team, and yeah, let's just run through the history real quick here. Not too long, got a good band coming up.
Well, Clyde University, home of the Fighting Possums. We're Division 12 program.
That's pretty low, isn't it?
Well, we just moved up from Division 13. The team was happy about that because they get to wear shoes now.
Oh my God, okay.
But I wasn't supposed to be here. They booked these things kind of far in advance.
Yeah, this took a year to get us booked. That's right.
They originally had scheduled Lane Kiffin in, but he couldn't make it. But anyway, like I said, we're Division 12 school.
Yeah.
But no matter what division you're coaching in, there's so many things that's similar between Division 1, Division 12, like academics.
Academics.
Big source of debate amongst the coaching community and the academic community. I mean, they regulated us to the point now where I can't even give a kid a letter unless he knows which letter it is.
That's awful.
How am I supposed to get played?
I don't have any idea. Well, before we get into your season, can you give us a rundown on some of the players who you got? Who's quarterback? What's going on?
Well, my quarterback for most of the 37 years of rebuilding that program, Albert Bozo Jr.
Well, that's a fascinating name. Have I heard that before?
Well, his father was Albert Bozo Sr.
There you go. How did you find Albert? You want to tell him?
Well, I found him down in South Georgia. I was driving along down there when I first started coaching at Clyde University. Had a doggone flat tire. I stopped to change the tire. Had the jack out, had the car up on the jack, and I looked over there on this creek bank, this young man over there.
Yeah.
And he was throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks.
And I thought, what in the world is he doing? I finally figured it out. He was squirrel hunting. With
Rocks. Rocks. Good God.
Knocked him out of a tree at about 100 yards.
Wow. With a rock.
Hitting him in the eye so he didn't mess up the meat. Oh, Dad, come, this kid got an arm on him.
Yes.
I bet you he can play a little quarterback for me, so I went over and introduced myself to him. I said, son, I'm Coach Billy Joe Parker, the head coach of the Fighting Possums.
Yeah.
Back at Clyde University. I said, I bet you wear him out on the football field around here, don't you?
Yeah.
He said, well, I don't know. What's football?
Uh-oh. Oh
I said, you mean to tell me you don't know what football is? He said, I don't believe I do. I went back to the car, reached in the trunk, found football there in the equipment bag, went over there and carried it to him. I said, son, this right here is a football. He said, I said, do you think you can pass that? He said, well, if I can swallow it, I bet you I can.
Oh my God.
Right away, I knew I had my field general.
Yeah, but well, let's spin this thing up to today. Now, how's the season going? What's going on?
Right now, we have a pretty good year. We're 5-4.
Oh, really? That is huge.
5 arrests, only 4 convictions.
Not bad. No. Sound like Florida, doesn't it? But Miami.
Gainesville courts ain't that severe.
Well, you've seen the University of Tennessee, I think, this year. They're going to have a problem.
Well, I think they can turn it around. I think Coach Dooley got them headed in the right direction.
That's good. That's good.
Toward Arkansas.
Yes. Who you got this week? You got anybody good this week, or do you even know?
We've got an off date, so we're not even going to practice or anything in the victory celebration.
There you go.
We thought we was going to win a game earlier this year.
What happened? What happened?
Well, we was all tied up in a real slobber knocker of a defensive struggle. Tied up 57. Late in the fourth quarter, something happened at that point in the game that I probably hadn't seen a half dozen times in my 37 years of rebuilding the program.
What was that? What was it?
They punted to us.
They kicked you the ball. God, doggone it.
Took me off guard.
So what'd you do?
Well, I hollered over to the bench. Offense, get ready, get in there.
Yeah.
And Albert Bozo Jr.,
Quarterback.
veteran quarterback.
Yeah.
He's so doggone used to the defense and staying out there and staying out there and staying out there. He had dozed off on the bench.
Oh,
And somebody, a prankster, had tied his shoelaces together. Well, when Albert jumped up, when I started him to go in, when he jumped up, he hit the ground, knocked himself totally unconscious.
Oh, no. Gone. Out.
I got my team doctor, Bones, over there, former veterinarian.
Large or small animal?
Both.
Okay.
So he's used to dealing with patients who can't tell him what's wrong, so I figure he must be a pretty good doctor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Bones checked him out. He said, well, Coach, the good news is it's not serious. It's only a head injury.
Thank God.
But said, Albert can't go in right now. Lordy mercy, what am I going to do? I ain't never played nobody else at quarterback. Looked over on the bench, saw a young man wearing number 13. I figured he must be a quarterback. He got the right number on.
Well, there you go.
I said, son, get over here and get in this ball game. What do you want me to do, Coach? I said, all I want you to do is go in there and run me 3 safe plays and punt the ball. Our defense has done held them once in a row now.
That's a record.
By then, maybe Albert be ready to go back in and win this doggone ball game for us.
Yeah.
He said, gotcha, Coach, 3 safe plays and punt. I said, that's right, so I'm going out there and do it. He lines them up. We got the ball at our own 20-yard line. He run the safest play in the book. Quarterback sneak.
Correct. Right.
Well, with 2 minutes to go in the ball game, they wasn't expecting that at all.
Yeah, what happened?
It went 40 yards.
Oh, no.
He carried it down to their doggone 40-yard line.
All right.
Lines him up again, hands off to my tailback, Lance Boyle. The old redhead popped over right guard.
Yeah, buddy.
Went another doggone 30 yards.
Gracious.
Down to their cotton-picking 10-yard line.
My gosh.
Crowd getting into it,
Going
going
nuts.
crazy, yeah. Another quarterback sneak, he's down to the doggone 2-yard line.
Wow.
Crowd's erupting, they're doing the wave.
Yeah.
And the wave will work 30, 40 people to death. Up, down, up, down.
And?
He punted that football.
What?
Come trotting off the field, big grin on his face. I grabbed him at the hash mark.
I guess.
And where he wears his hash marks, you don't want to be grabbing him. Actually, I had him around the throat and I said, son, what, if anything, was you thinking when you punted the ball on their 2-yard line? He said, I was thinking we had the dumbest darn coach in college football.
Coach Parker, appreciate you coming by, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Parker.
Is it time for old guys singing old songs?
It's time for old guys singing old songs. Coach Parker, we do appreciate everybody that used to listen to CP and Walker. We had a heck of a run, we had a lot of fun, and if they give us a job, we'll come back and do it again. We're going to get a band out here. Is that okay with you, Doc? All right. You want to